Welcome back. You're watching India Tonight with me, Ankita, Saxena, and well, we are just getting started with the festive season, and merchandise worth $12 billion is expected to be shipped to consumers in India this festive season. That's according to the Datum Intelligence report. Another report by Indeed shows that season's jobs increased by 20% in this year as big companies gear up for the festive season. So what is really driving this surge, and how is it set to boost the economy? To weigh in on the situation, Sashi Kumar, who's the head of sales at Indeed India, is joining us. Mr. Kumar, thank you so much for joining us today. Well, Mr. Kumar, tell us, we are gearing up for the festive season. Like every year, with the rise in shipments, there has been an increase in hiring by the e-commerce and the logistics industry. Now, according to a report by Indeed, there has been a 20% increase in seasonal jobs compared to last year. Now, tell us, firstly, what are the cities that you see maximum hiring happening from, firstly?
So, in fact, there is good news coming in from that sector as well. Usually, we see that uptick in hiring is highest in our large cities like Bangalore, Bombay, Chennai, Hyderabad, Pune, etc. This time, the largest growth in seasonal jobs has come from our tier 2 and tier 3 cities. So, for example, cities like Nagpur, Jaipur, Vadodara, Kochi, Chandigarh, Indore, Bhubaneswar, Surat, etc. have seen an increase of over 22 to 25%, which is significant compared to last year. Whereas our bigger cities are also seeing good increase, and that's been between 18 and 20%. So clearly, I think it's a good season all around for everybody, including companies that are expecting to sell a lot more and people who are going to get employed during these months.
Also, Mr. Kumar, as you mentioned, it's the tier 2 and tier 3 cities that are driving the growth more than the metro cities. In fact, what's driving this consumption despite the inflation? We saw it on Raksha Bandhan or Ganpati. We saw record sales through, quick commerce. And, this festive season has also, we're expecting online sales to touch some $12 billion this year. What's really driving this consumption, especially from the tier 2 and tier 3 cities?
So clearly there is demand. It looks like Indians across cities are looking to consume more, are looking to buy more. That explains why we are seeing companies being optimistic about sales, which is reflecting in the number of people that they are hiring. So clearly it's a consumption-driven story.
Right. Also, Mr. Kumar, tell us, what are the categories that have seen a significant pickup in hiring?
So the biggest category that we've seen is e-commerce, as expected, because today
Ankita?
more and more Indians are shopping and buying things online. We are seeing a 35% increase in job postings within the e-commerce sector. Logistics is another sector that's been doing very well. We are seeing a 15% increase in the logistics sector, basically, companies trying to bolster their transportation, warehousing, and delivery operations. Retail and quick commerce. So we are also seeing increased hiring in segments that are associated with traditional retail and also with quick commerce. And finally, we are also seeing activity in BFSI and tourism and hospitality. So these are like the top sectors which are seeing increased seasonal hiring in this festive season.
Mr. Kumar, while e-commerce majors like Amazon stated that the company has created more than 110,000 seasonal job opportunities across its operations network ahead of the Great Indian Festival season. Now, in the past, we have heard, Commerce Minister like Piyush Goyal attacking these big tech behemoths like Amazon and Myntra for monopolizing the market with competitive pricing that jeopardizes the small local players. How do you weigh in that situation? Because on one hand, these big behemoths are creating job opportunities, but they're also monopolizing the markets with competitive pricing for the local players.
So that is a separate question from the employment opportunities that these companies, along with traditional retail companies, are generating. I think as we look into the festive season, we must all be as joyful as possible and celebrate the fact that there are more people who are going to have jobs in the festive season and will be carrying home salaries into their families. So I think that will be a good focus for us in this festive season.
All right, Mr. Kumar, thank you so much for joining us with all those details. Thank you so much for taking the time out.
Thank you so much, Ankita. It was wonderful speaking to you.
And well, with that, it's time for us to slip into a short break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.